Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Illini Sport Night. This is Making the Point. I'm Rocky Mayer.
I'm Stevan Anderson.
The topic of debate today is the legalization of gambling within sports. Stevan, what are your thoughts on this topic?
Well, Rocky, one major point that I found on why gambling should not be legalized is because it hurts the overall value of the game and the relationship between the game and its players. If you allow betting in an official capacity, you're endorsing the idea that you can bet on a college player or a professional player, and it will later increase in corruption, and also increase in the attempts to bribe and to cheat. A famous case brought by PBS.com in 19, I mean, and by PBS.com in 1995 shows where the legal bookies in Las Vegas were hosting a college betting match where they found a unusual set of bets being placed. The authorities were automatically notified, and the authorities soon found out at Arizona State University that a widespread point shaving scheme was occurring. And for those who do not know what a point shaving scheme is, it's a type of match fixing where the gambler bribes the player on to not do as much or not do as good in their performance against another team. And thus, it can lead to a criminal paper trail for that certain player, and it can prevent any opportunity in their professional sports career and beyond.
That is a great point, Stevan. But I would like to point out more so the relationship between fans and the sports themselves. So with part of the state's new gambling expansion law, Illinoisans will be able to legally bet on the sports that they love, meaning that they have a more interactive experience with the sports that they've grown up playing and the players that they love to follow. And also, having money on a game creates a strong desire to watch and attend those sporting events. So I'd like to specifically point out the NCAA. Within this association, there are several expenses in the tens of thousands of dollars, and betting can increase viewership and attendance in an era where institutions are questioning how to engage their audiences and get those crowds to their games. Not only can you enjoy a sporting event, but also gain money in the process. Sports betting can also be a safer activity than it was prior to this new legislation. An illegal system based solely on trust will have an easy solution, that is the legalization of sports betting. Bookies and illegal sports betting culture is a risky transaction involving large amounts of money with absolutely no records. The relationship between a bettor and a bookie can escalate to the point of a fight, and in some cases, losing lives. The constant struggle for money is an unhealthy lifestyle and can't be stopped unless a legal alternative is present.
Okay, Rocky, that was a good major point on why you think that legalizing gambling is fine. But however, I have to disagree. While you're betting on sports, you can grow a certain substantial amount of money. But however, I disagree because if you bet on a huge amount of money on one specific game, you have the chance of losing a lot of money as well. You could lose possibly a lot, like even more than that. Not just losing your money. You can also probably um, be addicted to gambling, and gambling addiction can lead to like a lot of bad things in the process. It can lead to a lot of poor performances in your work. It can lead you to be emotionally depressed. It can lead to anxiety, and overall, it can just lead to a negative aspect that can affect your whole life and beyond.
Those things that you're highlighting are definitely a great point, but will be present regardless of if it's legal or not. So I would like to point out the positive effects and the benefits that it can have on our economy as a whole, the bigger picture in our country. So I think sports betting could bring an abundance of money to the United States. It is estimated that Americans bet nearly $5 billion on Super Bowl 52, and 97% of that was done illegally. So with states legalizing betting, that money stays in the United States economy, and it can potentially contribute up to $15 billion to our gross domestic product. Not only is our economy benefiting, but our job market is as well. The legalization of sports betting could create between 125,000 and 152,000 jobs, paying between an overall $6 and $7.5 billion. Money that would be in the black market is now flowing through our government and can satisfy the financial needs that our country may have. So overall, the economic benefits of betting on sports overall helps the U.S. GDP, tax revenue, and employment.
Great point. Well, that's all the time we have. I'm Stevan Anderson.
And I'm Rocky Mayer.
This is Making a Point on Illini Sports Night. Thank you for watching.